Hey guys, so I'm gonna try and film this one more time. I am so tired. I am totally out of it. It's probably past 6 a.m. in the morning. I've been up all night. Finishing wrapping presents for my mother because my mother doesn't wrap presents. It's one of her least favorite things to do, and she bought a bunch more presents, for people. And so I've been finishing wrapping those, and then also working on some ornaments for a friend of hers who's been going through some stuff. But first I'll get done, or I'll go through these first. This is just a plate of roses that I got done. A lot of them I've had sitting on my craft table for the longest time unbaked. Because I like to have a large amount of roses made before I'll heat up the oven to bake them. So, sorry guys. I'm just trying to think. It's very hard for me to think right now. I really like how these ones turned out. I know you're not going to be able to see it on camera, but they're really sparkly. This was like sparkly white clay that my mother had from like 10 years ago, and I literally worked on it for hours and hours. I had to take lots of little breaks because my hands were cramping up trying to condition the clay. It took a lot of clay softener. It was just horrible, but it was well worth it, and I love how it's kind of translucent. And apparently I was doing a lot of purple because that seems to be all I have here. So these were just made, or just baked, and I just wanted to get them out of the way so I could put them away. And the purpose for me making the video is because I wanted to show the ornaments I made for my mom's friend. Because I'm giving them away today technically. So these are some more ornaments. Oh my god. These are some more roses that I made, but these ones are for my mother. Watch me try and talk English. Apparently the new fab at gem shows are acrylic roses. To be used as pendants, I think. Anyways, my mother asked me to make her some clay roses. She said she really liked mine, and she asked me to put a, can you see it? My eyes are so blurry I can't tell if you can see it through the camera. She asked me to put a hole through them so that she could use them for jewelry. So these are the ones I put holes through, and I'm gonna give them to her for Christmas. And I will make her a large assortment of colors. I just don't have time. So, oh my goodness. I do not know how I'm gonna get through the day. So, and then, oh my goodness. My mother's friend, one of her few friends that I actually like. For some reason, I'm not a big fan of most of her friends. They're all kind of bossy. I don't sit too well with bossy people. Anyways, she's been having a really rough year with her dogs. All three of them kept getting poisoned by something. And she spent over $12,000 in vet bills. And they still can't figure out what's poisoning them. If I were to make an educated guess as to what it would be, if it wasn't any house chemical, and if the neighbors weren't poisoning the dogs for whatever reason, my best guess would be mushrooms, because we have a lot of poisonous mushrooms here in Washington, and they're growing in my yard all the time. I'm always picking them out of my yard and tossing them out so that my dogs don't eat them. And but anyways, her dogs are still alive. Her oldest dog, over 10 years old, has had it the worst. As far as not being able to recover from it. So she's been having a tough year. Lots of money spent. So I wanted to do something for her. Make her something. So I made her these dog bone ornaments. I'm not completely happy with how they turned out, because my hands are so shaky. I couldn't control the flow of TLS as I was pouring it onto the biscuits, and so it let's see if that's gonna be blurry. So on a lot of them, it spilled over the edges. So I wasn't too happy about that, but I don't have the time to redo them. The sprinkles, I just use seed beads. I feel so dumb for doing it now, but I had mixed, I don't even know where it is. I had mixed a jar of bugle beads. Bugle beads are the tube seed beads. They look like little tubes. But I had mixed a bunch of colors together and then realized that the bugle beads were too big for this size. So I've got a whole bunch of colors mixed up in a jar, and I didn't use them. Anyways, I ended up using just regular seed beads, and I wrote the dogs' names on with the paint pen. I was a little bit worried because this cheapy brand, which for me it's not cheap, but it's cheapy compared to most paint pens. It has a hard time, oh, sorry guys. It has a hard time writing on a lot of surfaces. Like, the only surface that it writes super well on is, like, painted surfaces. So, a lot of the time the paint, I'm not even sure if you could call it paint, separates, kind of like water and oil. And it did do it a little bit, but not too bad. So I just went over the lettering again so that it was more solid looking. And then I put a coat of Sculpey glaze over the part that's supposed to look like frosting to make sure that the paint didn't chip off. So that's what I was working on pretty much. I like them. Next year I'll probably do some of my dogs. Do some biscuits of my dogs. But I just hate how I can't control the flow of the TLS. And this one turned out pretty good. You can see the biscuit all the way around it, but on the Maggie and Molly one, they both float over the edge. But I think they look okay. I hope you guys have a good Christmas. I kind of feel like I already had my Christmas because, you know, on the 22nd we celebrated my mother's birthday because her birthday is Christmas Day, but we like to celebrate it early. And I got the most amazing gift. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot to grab it. Just wait here. I'm gonna go grab it because you guys have to see it. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So, Murphy's mom, you know, the border collie I did the video of. Let me scoot this back. I'm actually gonna, where's some paper? I'm dropping stuff. Murphy's mom, her craft, is bead stitch work. Kind of like, I don't really have any examples, really. It's kind of a dying art. It's one that takes too long to do, which is why I don't do it. Kind of like the Indian beaded bracelets with all of the seed beads. And then there's so many different types of bead stitch work that you can do. But anyways, she made me, I'm just gonna try and put up a background. She made me this beautiful beaded ornament, and it's just a cover that sits on top of an ornament. And I've never attempted to make one of these, but I can almost guarantee you this probably took like 100 man hours to make. I mean, I know you're not going to be able to tell the intricacy on camera, but try my best to show you. I mean, each one of these pearls, there's a ring of seed beads going around it. I mean, this took a couple months to do, for her to do, and she pretty much works on this non-stop when she's not, sorry, I'm not in camera. I'm not in, oh my gosh. I'm really tired, guys. I'm not in frame. I keep going out of frame. But it's absolutely amazing. I've never had my breath taken away like it was when I pulled this out of the bag, because I was astonished. It literally took my breath away, and I got so excited I gave myself a headache, because any kind of extreme emotion for me, whether it's laughing too much or if I start crying, I get headaches. So, and I got a headache when I pulled this out of the bag because I got so happy. I don't think I've ever smiled so big in my life, and I have a hard time smiling. For some reason, I can't smile very good. So, I was absolutely astonished, and I couldn't believe I got this. I mean, I knew she was working on, something, but I didn't think it was for me. So this is all, yeah, I know you're not going to be able to see it very well through the camera, but this is all like, you see it? And there's Swarovski crystals on here, lots of pearl. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I think I want to find a blue bulb to put this on. So I think these colors would be better highlighted and with the blue behind it. But yeah, I already feel like I got my Christmas. I mean, this was so amazing. And and my mother made the best pot of clam chowder she has ever made in her life. I swear to goodness. Anyways, we just had a really good night. And for the couple hours that our friend was here, we had a good night. And we ate lots of clam chowder and opened lots of presents from each other. My mother won't open the presents for me till Christmas. She opened up her birthday presents that I got her, but not her Christmas presents. But sorry, my mother's alarm is going off from when she's out of town. She has her alarm on her phone. So yeah, for me, I already had Christmas. And, basically I'm just going through the motions right now of preparing for everybody else's Christmas. So, anyways, I hope you guys all have a good Christmas. Hope you get what you want. Hope you spend Christmas with who you want. And I guess that's it. I think I'm gonna go to sleep because I have to get up. I have to get up in a few hours to go to lunch with somebody I don't like. And then rush home. No. And then go to my mother's other friend's house to give her presents. And then rush home and make dinner for somebody else who really wanted to come over and have dinner and open presents. So, I'll let you guys go. Hope you have good Christmases. Hope you have fun. Hope you don't concern yourself with the people who make you unhappy and the things that make you unhappy. They're not worth the effort. They're not worth the time. Just spend Christmas with the people you love and the people you like. And I guess that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.